Defense Secretary James Mattis confirms more than 5,000 troops are on their way to the southern border and will be there by the weekend. The decision is in response to thousands of Central American migrants moving north through Mexico, headed to the U.S. border. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby has more from the Pentagon. Good evening, Wyatt.
Good evening, Lauren. Defense officials say the 5,200 troops will be at the southern border by the end of the week. They insist it's not a political decision, but it comes just a week before the midterm elections, and immigration is still a hot-button issue.
A group of several hundred Central American migrants hoping to reach U.S. soil, wading the river from Guatemala into Mexico. They're trying to catch up with several thousand still inching north, despite efforts from Mexican authorities to keep them from crossing. The Defense Department says its goal is to secure the southern border, deterring the migrants from trying to cross between entry points.
In a macro sense, our concept of operations is to flow in our military assets with a priority to build up southern Texas, and then Arizona, and then California.
The Pentagon will also send medical units, military police units, and strategic airlift capabilities, including 4 large transport aircraft and helicopters equipped with sensors to operate at night.
I think the President has made it clear that border security is national security. That is the direction we've given. That's the direction that we're marching to.
The White House has been keeping voters focused on the migrant caravan in the lead up to the midterm elections. The Vice President is committed to the issue. He spoke last night at a rally in Michigan.
Our message to people in the caravan is simple. Turn around. You will not be allowed to come into the United States of America illegally.
Catholic and other faith-based groups are calling on Americans to remember the most vulnerable. Young Honduran children and the elderly fleeing violence in their homeland are getting medical help in Mexico. Many, like this young mother and her son, have developed coughs and fevers after being exposed to heat, rain, and the cold.
Now, some Catholic groups like the Franciscan Action Network say it's our moral duty to welcome and to protect the asylum seekers. The issue continues to spark arguments among American Catholics many of whom support strong borders and welcoming the stranger. Lauren?
Wyatt, will the president end birthright citizenship? What has he said on that?
Well, Lauren, reportedly this topic has come up various times within the administration over the last year. The president has said in an upcoming documentary to air that he wants to end the birthright citizenship for babies of non-U.S. citizens, as well as immigrants not authorized to be in the U.S. Now, most scholars believe that's a long shot to actually happen, especially when you think of the fact that it may require a constitutional amendment to do so. Lauren?
Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the Pentagon.